They stayed there, and they made sacrifices so that we could come here.
It wasn't easy for Abderrahim Denguir and his sister to attend France's largest Muslim private school, Averroes. It's in Lille, 125 miles from their home in Paris. They stay in a rented flat with their grandmother, who moved to care for them, and there are the fees. But Averroes' academic record is among the best in France and a powerful draw. Abderrahim's mother, Seham Denguir, was dumbstruck when the school lost a state subsidy worth around $2 million a year in December, on grounds that it didn't comply with the secular principles enshrined in France's national education guidelines. The school's long-term survival is now in question.
I
think this high school brings a lot to the country. And it also brings a lot to universities, to schools. It would be a shame to see it close today for reasons that are not credible.
President Emmanuel Macron has cracked down on what he calls Islamist separatism in France, following deadly jihadist attacks in recent years. On a visit to Averroes, Reuters reporters observed girls and boys studying together. Teachers included non-Muslims, and some girls wore the hijab while others didn't. Religious studies are optional, as is prayer. Abderrahim wants to become an architect and make his parents proud.
It frightens me because we've already mapped out our academic path, and I just want to be able to stay in this middle school, and for there to no longer be any problem with the state.
Macron denies stigmatizing Muslims, but he's under pressure from the far-right Rassemblement National, which holds a wide lead over his party ahead of European elections this week. Officials have closed at least 5 Muslim schools since Macron came to power in 2017, Reuters found. France is staunchly secular, but has a tradition of funding Catholic, Protestant and Jewish faith schools. The National Federation for Muslim Education says there are 127 Muslim schools. The Public Audit Office says only 10 receive state funding, while more than 7,000 Catholic schools are funded. The Education Ministry said it did not differentiate between faith schools of different religions in applying the law. Averroes principal Eric Dufour says enrolment for next year has dropped to about 500 students, from 800.
The families, the students are all directed towards what we teach them, because we do take the values of the Republic that are compatible with those of Islam, and it functions very well in harmony. And so the students, the families, the teachers from very diverse backgrounds are all finding great injustice in the fact that they are calling into question all of this work.
A prohibition on the hijab in public schools in 2004 created demand for schools where Muslim students, especially girls, could express their religious identity. But 17-year-old Noha Fouad said Averroes students were like any others.
I still don't understand where they saw something out of the ordinary. Because some of us wear hijabs? Okay, well, I don't wear a hijab. It changes nothing. We're still the same person. And so I find this insulting.
Averroes is in a legal battle to overturn the funding decision. Macron's office referred a request for comment to the Interior Ministry, which did not respond. An estimated 6.8 million Muslims live in France, according to official data. That's about 10% of the population, making Islam the country's second largest religion after Catholicism.